Jonny Woodhead.
I really enjoyed this episode.
Did you? Nice.
I've never met him before, so
okay.
Big fan. Thought it was very funny.
Big fan.
I did think we were getting Stephen Bartlett.
Did you? Yeah. So he's from a company called XCD, and they were giving him some banter, I believe, before he came on, saying he thinks he's Stephen Bartlett.
Love that.
Yeah, we're not far behind views. Bartlett.
We're getting there.
Closing in. I should do a little spiel. XCD are HR and Payroll. They're an all-in-one HR and payroll solution that is built on top of Salesforce. So they sell into businesses of like plus 250, those growing businesses that need an all-in-one solution to manage HR payroll. That's what they do. It sits on top of Salesforce, and he is one of their customer success guys.
Yes.
Make sure that everything is ticking from a customer perspective.
So what we cover off everything to like how we got into recruitment. What you did at uni? Did we cover?
Kinda. We skirted uni at we did because it was politics, and then we went down a politics chat and quickly
how he's like moved around. How he's a big Leeds fan. Great gift.
Yeah. Gift was solid.
Great gift. Always. And it was just very funny. Yeah. A lot of laughing.
Thing to keep an eye out for is that my good friend sitting next to me had a girlfriend with the same surname as Jonny. So, and Jonny also is from a similar area. So we discover in this podcast, is this the first time we've had a guest that is related to an ex-girlfriend? You'll find out. I can get rid of that if you don't want it.
I've not seen my reaction of it yet. But I remember... Oh, I can't believe you got me.
Your boss at Recruitment and you're going alone. You've got your LinkedIn account and your mobile phone. You've got the candidates playing hard to get. Will they call you next week or no, not yet? So much time of going to and fro. You got another offer or salary's too low. Hours of searching and hours of stress. Come on candidates, just Giig It A Rest. Come on candidates, just Giig It A Rest.
Welcome, mate.
Thank you. Nice to have you.
Yeah, this better be worth it today.
Oh, you on or what?
Yeah, I'm excited.
we just roll. We just go with it. We just go straight in.
Oh yeah, do you not know this?
You catch me completely off guard.
That's what we like to do.
Okay.
Yeah. What we'll do is afterwards we will do a little like
intro.
Duo. We'll sit here and we'll slag you off, and then we'll stick it on the front.
Perfect. And I didn't get an opportunity to do that to you, no?
If you want to.
Okay, if you get a chance.
If you want to, you're more than welcome
That'd be quite
to.
funny.
But this is the first time I've done you should feel honoured because this is the first time I've done a run out to pick up a guest. So, 2 hour.
Don't say that because then people might start expecting it.
Oh yeah, that's
very true. Very true.
We did charge him £300 though.
Yeah, for the privilege.
Yeah,
I'm covering up the gig. That's not right.
But thank you for coming, mate.
More than happy to be here. Pleased to be here.
Excited for this conversation. I think this could be energetic. This conversation.
I'll try and keep it that.
Yeah, after dealing with you for the last how long have we known each other now, would you say?
Since March. We met at the Rec Agency Expo at the XL.
Yeah.
And I saw you, and I saw all of your, because of algorithms and social media, you kept pinging up on my LinkedIn feed. I started life as a recruiter.
Yeah.
So it kept coming through. I was like, it's interesting, this guy with the flame emojis on his thing that everyone else does. There must be something interesting about him, though. Yeah. So
still looking for it.
I'll reach out. I don't think I messaged you. I maybe followed you on LinkedIn or whatever, just to keep it going through. And then I saw you at the Rec Agency Expo. I think I even looked down on you, which is a change for me.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I'll grab him and I'll have a quick chat.
Yeah. Mate, you made my ego feel massive. Because you were like, I've seen you online. And I was like, oh my God. Really? One bloke.
Yeah.
One bloke at the expo knows who I am. But yeah, you said something like that. And I can't remember what we spoke about.
What?
But you were like...
I can, because when I started in recruitment, 10 plus years ago, I saw tons of different systems and things that I just didn't think were that great. And I saw what you guys were doing with your CRM, and I thought, you've just stripped that back completely. You found the right sort of people to go and work with, and I thought, that's a really good model. the branding, everything. I just thought that's pretty cool. How did you get to where you got to? Because I'd seen things like, Bullhorn, Job Ad, or whatever it might be.
We don't say that on here.
Do you not?
Yeah, no, you do. No,
You say it to put them down.
no, you're allowed to say whatever you want on here. Yeah,
And they,
Job Ad and Bullhorn is the list.
you guys just looked different, and that interested me.
We have flame emojis on our name.
A few rockets.
yeah. Because you are, you talk about starting life as a recruit 10 years ago, but you're a local boy to us, aren't you?
Well, not too far. Originally about 20 miles north of London.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Hertfordshire.
this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Hitchin. And a little village
you're a
called
Hitchin lad.
Yeah, so not a million miles from here, right?
Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's
no.
not too far.
I do miss home at times, but also, it was a great place to grow up.
Yeah.
But not as fun as Leeds for university. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So, that's where I'm originally from, Hertfordshire. And
Yeah.
I'll pop back as much as I can, see mum, dad, and the dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, now in Bristol.
There's a weird. So, and what's your surname?
Woodhead.
Is there? Does that
Oh,
surname?
yeah.
Does that
That's
surname?
my school girlfriend, that.
Now the big question is: are you related to Andy's school girlfriend?
Now, this will be very interesting because my cousins live in St Albans.
Oh, my God.
Sit forward,
So-
everyone.
Yeah.
This is the first time on the Giig It A Rest podcast
How
we've
fun
had a
is that?
segment called "Is the
What
guest
are your
related to Andy's girlfriend?"
Yeah.
It's a new segment.
It'll probably work once, but let's see. Go on then.
Woodhead.
No way. That's Andy's sister, my cousin.
Fucking hell.
I'm joking.
Wow.
She's called Catherine. She's called Catherine.
All right. I was going to say that.
Oh, that's so good! I'm so glad.
Yeah, bloody hell, I was going to say. Fancy that, though, St Albans as well. That's
I was close.
When I found out, I didn't say this to you in the car before, but when I first saw your surname was Woodhead, I might have given you some shit for it. And I was like, oh, I might have said something to you
Right.
about it. But I was like, when I then found out you were from Hitchin, I was like, no way. I was like, if you are related,
No, afraid. I've not known too many Woodheads in my years.
have you not?
No, I even connected with a Jonathan Woodhead on LinkedIn one just because it's the same name. I was like, that's rogue.
Right.
Sadly,
You went,
never
went
heard
for
from
it. Yeah. No, that's a long time ago. You do have a claim to fame though, from
What's
being
that?
around this area.
Yeah, friends like to sort of. All right.
Do
If I tell you
you
the
know
claim to fame?
what story I'm talking about?
I don't know. 'Cause I just know so many famous people. Who is it?
Musician.
Yeah, he's a bit of a claim to fame.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you about that?
I've no idea what you're on about.
You don't know about this?
No.
No, this is a good story.
So, I was a drummer at school, and I still am as a sort of stress relief. I've got an electric drum kit at the back of the garden,
Right.
Not on the grass. Like I've got a shed up at it.
Yeah.
Out there in the rain, and people come around like, "Where's Johnny?" Just like
Wouldn't surprise some people me drumming in the rain. I don't think.
electric though.
It's electric. It's electric. Yeah. And where are we going with that? What the hell am I talking about?
Who do you know that's famous that you used to play drums with?
James Bay. I used to play drums.
Did ya?
At school, right? Like
Right.
a few school concerts, whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously, I mentioned that when I get to university, and people are like, 'cause he's just getting quite famous
Yeah,
at that time,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And James used to be in a band with his brother Alex. They had a great band, but they loved all their classic rock and roll, which is my sort of music. Years later, I'm at university in Leeds,
Yeah.
and my mate Alex Hammond, great recruiter, went up to see James Bay, but he didn't believe that I knew him.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason that night, Alex possessed himself to go and stand by the stage door to say,
Yeah.
do you know who Johnny is?
Yeah.
And apparently James quickly went, yeah, Jonny Woodhead. And Alex went, why am I doing this?
Where did the conversation go from there? Was that it?
No, I think that was it.
That was right,
Alex
okay.
didn't believe me, and he got the answer. So yes, I've played drums with James Bay in the past.
Nice.
There you go. There you
That
go.
is
I've
it.
not toured
You
the
are the
world with
most-
him. I'm not a professional musician as much as I'd like to be. I'm, stuck talking to you two.
Yeah.
Some would say that's better.
I'd agree.
I actually didn't know you were coming on this week. I thought Stephen Bartlett was coming on.
Ah.
I have been mocked. This is the first podcast or conversation thing I've ever had the opportunity or been requested to come on, and I jumped at it.
I don't know if I
thought-
requested, mate.
I thought you were begging.
This was
Well-
the 14th time he'd asked. I thought, oh, fucking, let's just get it over and done with. Like, he's not going to go away. He's persistent.
I'm not nibbling. I'm persistent, but I'm not annoying. Come on. Come on.
You don't nibble often, do you?
Depends.
You said
It
that to me.
depends.
You said that to me.
You're
once.
very easy to wind up, though, Luke. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I am amazing.
Yeah, I could honest.
And I love a nibble. I do. Like I always say, life's too short not to nibble. Like,
Very true.
I like.
Very true.
I like
And not to have
nibbling.
fun.
But you. Yeah, I always try and wind you up, and you'll come back with some very like calm. What do you think I am? Or well done for casting your line, or like
You've got to do that, and I think it's far too, like you say, life's far too short to be far too serious every day. I think there's a lot of people out there very, very wrapped up in what they're doing day to day, and not really seeing the human side in work. I think that's really, really sad, to be honest. I think everyone gets very wrapped up in their internal politics and whatever else it might be internally, and just actually that gets in the way of doing a good job each day. And that is something I noticed wherever I've worked.
yeah.
It's there. Whoever can cut through that noise and make the difference, I think they're going to be the people that succeed as you move forward.
Yeah. Well, with AI, and we're not going to go down the AI channel.
Let's not go down the AI route.
All of that. But do you still play now?
Yeah,
Drums.
love it.
How often?
I've got into it a bit more recently, say the last sort of 3 months or so.
Okay.
And as a stress relief, it's amazing.
Is it?
Yeah, you have a really long day and you don't leave your four walls speaking to your laptop all day, and apparently there's people there. I don't know sometimes.
Yeah.
Right, and all day long.
Mad, isn't it? You just
It's
sit
crazy.
looking at the screen all day.
It's not healthy, and I'm bad for it for not getting out and getting some fresh air.
No, you're pretty good.
I try. It's
Dog.
still.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
get
say
out
you
of the
got a
dog.
dog,
Get out of
yeah.
the dog. Tilly the dog.
Yeah.
Tilly the dog is absolutely brilliant. The bearded lady, we call her.
Yeah.
'Cause she's
She's
lady
got
with a
this,
beard.
like, moustache. If you want to send it to me, I'll put it on the.
I will send you the picture of Tilly that we've got.
and
We've got a fair
I'll,
few of them.
I'll put it over the top.
I will do that. No, she is ace, and she's been great just getting out of the house, and that's great. But actually, as an actual stress relief, drumming is ace. I think people would think, he's just sitting there and whacking the things. I've listened to music for years. I love trying to replicate what people do. It's so much fun, but it's amazing, the muscle memory. I haven't played probably 5-6 years,
Right.
but it just comes back after a few months like that, and you're really enjoying it.
Nice.
I played a song to my missus for the first time a few months ago. Looks to me like I was a different bloke after I finished.
Oh,
Really?
really?
She was like,
In a good way or a bad way?
thank God it was good.
Out. Pack your little drum kit up.
Exactly.
And get out, you pathetic loser.
And your sticks on your way. You hear cymbals crashing. But yeah, I did a certain romance by the Arctic Monkeys. Just thought it was class. Not bad on the drums. It's hard. It's good fun though.
Nice. Would you ever do a band again?
Love to play again.
Would you?
Love to. Where are you going with that?
Well, no, I think maybe we could form a band.
What did you used to play?
Guitar.
Very well.
Nah.
Right, maybe not then. Really good.
What would that put me as the singer?
Come man, Lee Evans up front. You're good. You're good with a microphone.
got a mic.
Yeah.
I'm halfway there.
You're likable. Yeah. You. I reckon we'd be all right. Maybe not.
Hello, Wembley.
Yeah.
Oasis did it this year. We could give it a go.
You went as well, didn't you?
One of the best days.
You love it though, don't you? You're like one of those. Did you wear the bucket hat and the trench coat?
No.
You're closer. I could see you doing that.
No.
Did you buy the clobber? Did you buy the Oasis 25 clobber?
I got the Adidas t-shirt.
I was going to say I'd be very
did
shocked
get that.
if you didn't buy any merch.
I think actually it was very kindly bought for me by my girlfriend. I don't think I went in for it.
Right, okay.
Yeah. But despite spending a lot of money on the tickets, because that was kind of the only way I was going to get there,
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to go to Dublin and to Wembley.
Nice.
Wembley, I was on the pitch with my mate Josh.
Nice.
Like, me and Josh are massive Leeds fans, right?
Where does that come from Hitchin?
My dad and his dad are both from up north and from Leeds.
Okay.
Right, okay.
My dad loves to tell this line. I told the boys they could support either team, any side of the Pennines they want, as long as they're from Leeds and played in white. Great, Dad. Okay. We'll make sure we support Leeds. Thank you for the curse you've given us. And me and my brother, we all follow Leeds wherever we can around the country, at home, if we can get tickets.
Nice. You're
And you
you're
as a West Ham
driving
fan.
up and down.
Driving up and down from Bristol, driving around the country if I'm getting a away ticket. Wouldn't change it, but when you're driving back and you've just dropped 3 points, it's not good fun.
Yeah.
It's not good fun. But yeah, Leeds fan. Went with Josh and we were at Wembley, and he turned at me maybe
So
two.
is Josh your mate or your brother?
Josh, my best mate.
Right, okay.
Best mate lives up in Leeds.
Okay.
He turns around to me at the Oasis gig halfway through and he goes, I don't know, mate, this friendship was all about Leeds, but I think it's about Oasis.
Nice.
It's quite sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, move on,
I thought it
move
was-
on to something that...
I thought it was quite sweet. I thought it was
Yeah.
quite sweet. And that was a cracking summer watching them play.
Was
it was
it?
amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. They'll be back next year, I hope.
I would love to. I tried to get tickets when they first came out, and I'm assuming you didn't get them, and you then went through like a reseller.
Oh, there's a whole story and lots of tears, but I got them on the first day. Josh got them at Wembley.
Right.
And then about 5 minutes later, Kaylee called me on the way up to Leeds. I was driving to Leeds for a game of football.
Okay.
Thinking I hadn't got tickets. And then by the time I got to Leeds, I was fortunate enough to have two. And I cried a lot. I've been upset a lot. but I got the tickets. It was really important to me. There's not a lot I like spending money on, but
Were you
live
crying
music
before and after?
before and after I got them.
Oh, right,
Because
okay.
Before
So
I
sad
didn't think I got
tears.
them. After, because I was happy I got them.
That's a roller coaster of emotion for you.
You're telling me I still sat to 70 the whole way up the motorway though.
Well done.
Stay still,
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah. Cruise control on, tears.
Exactly that.
Oh, did you go festivals? Are you a festival goer?
Yes, we did. A group of us and Katie, we went to Truck Festival last year. That was really good. Have you heard of it?
I haven't.
Truck.
Nothing to do with trucks, all to do with music.
Okay, that's good.
You thought it was trucks, though, didn't you?
That would be a disappointment. No, I've done enough music festivals in my time to know that I reckon it's a music festival.
It was
They
really
do a
fun.
tractor festival though. You ever seen that? And that is tractors.
That's what people were confusing this with, I think.
Right, okay.
Because in the run-up to it, everyone's like, why are you going to a festival about trucks?
Trucks.
I'm not. I'm
Right,
going to
okay.
a music festival.
What kind of vibe?
We had everything last year from Natasha Bedingfield to the Cortinas.
Oh, nice.
To-
Not 19 forever.
I mean,
Where is the festival?
it's in Oxford. And
Okay.
I think we're going to go again next year, and they've got like the Libertines playing, Kaiser Chiefs are playing.
Libertines.
P. Doherty's back, right?
Is he actually?
My mate went to go see him the other week, and he was apparently looking thinner, looking healthier, and just looking great. So, I mean, my brother convinced me to listen to Libertines years ago. I was like, nah, they're rubbish. Fantastic band. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing them. I've seen them a fair few times. One time at Alexandra Palace, I can't remember. But other than that, Libertines very good. I'll be seeing them, Kaiser Chiefs. There's a good lineup for Truckfest this year. So, we're going to go back.
Oh, mate, I'll have a look at it. Because I've been off the music since I've got into the business, I'd say. But I was the same. Used to love festivals. But did everything from Glasgow to Tomorrowland in Belgium. So
Yeah.
did like the house music scene and the indie rock scene, and used to go gigs and stuff all the time.
Not been able to get
But-
abroad for anything like that in terms of a festival. But yeah, live music's one of the best things to spend money on, if you ask me. It's brilliant.
You can't beat a weekend at a festival. Like for me, you can't. When I went to Glasgow, I got so like encapsulated in the vibe.
Yeah.
You know, like I just loved the Glasgow thing so much that I came home and I was like, I can't wash it off. Like I'm so in. So my mum had like done my bed. You know, I was at home at the time. My mum had fresh sheets on the thing, and I was like, no, I can't wash Glastonbury off. Slept in it, mate. Fucking stank the next day. I was like, that's rancid.
Can't wash it off.
I can't wash it. I can't wash Glastonbury off me. And then I did. The next morning, I was like,
I've never had to go Glastonbury. Have you been Glastonbury?
I've not been.
It's incredible.
Everyone says that.
Yeah.
So being down in Bristol now, obviously it's like stone's throw.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, it is. Of
course.
course it is. Yeah.
I didn't even realise that until I moved to Bristol. I had no
Yeah,
idea it was where
yeah.
it was.
Yeah, yeah,
And then Kaylee, like, she's been twice.
yeah.
Never been.
Oh,
Desperate
so-
to go. We tried every time since
I
we've
feel
been
like
together.
I feel
Never
like
get
when you go once, it's then easy to get tickets. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. Everyone who's been once has been
Seems
multiple
to go
times.
again.
It's yeah.
I don't know how to
There's
get away
a-
with it. I don't think it's fair. I
Yeah.
can't ever seem to get in.
There's not one next year though, is there?
Fallows.
Fallows,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
year after.
Year after.
Because Jeremy
So-
Snell goes. You know, do you know Jeremy?
I know the name, I think. I've seen it online.
Geezer,
Yes.
beard.
Yes.
We did a pod on the farm with him.
Ah, nice.
We spoke about Glasgow, and then weirdly he went like 2 or 3 weeks after, and your mate texted you a photo, didn't he?
Yeah, it was this the guy on your
And he
pod?
spotted
Yeah.
Out of
At
all the
Glastonbury,
180,000 or however many thousand people there,
Yeah.
he got a photo of Snell and was like, "Is that the geezer that was on your pod the other week?"
No way.
And there
Then
he
I
was,
sent the
and he's-
screenshot to Snell, being like, "My mate's stalking you."
That's mad. Small world. And look how far the pod's going.
Yeah. Well, what Andy's mate?
We're reaching new heights.
yeah, we get.
I love
We're getting there.
You got to start somewhere, mate. You got to start somewhere.
That's
Like,
funny.
You're right.
how did you went? Go on, you go.
I was going to say, how did you end up in Bristol? Is that what
Exactly
you?
the question.
Bristol. So it's all Kaylee's fault, but we work for a company called Eden. And at Eden, I had one of the best bosses ever, a guy called Dan Dickinson. He was amazing. I approached Dan during lockdown and COVID because I was out of the job because of furlough.
Right. Okay.
And
What do you mean you was out of job because of furlough? It wasn't furlough.
you're right. I missed a bit there. I was due to change from agency recruitment to in-house.
So you was an agency recruiter,
Uh-huh.
struggling. So fuck it, I'll go in house.
Well, it's rude of you to say I was struggling.
Well, isn't that what everyone does when they're struggling? They
I'll
switch
tell you what it
music
was.
Yes, that's always the-
Yes,
He said he doesn't nibble.
What do you mean I'm struggling? What do you mean?
Because basically you're right. But I'll try and defend myself.
Right, okay.
I'd argue I'd maybe fallen out of love with it a bit. And what I didn't like with recruitment was when I was being told to maybe embellish a bit.
Right, okay.
and I can maybe do that a bit better now. I'm a bit more comfortable with it, but there's an honest kind of chat morally. I struggle with that sometimes. I was great at the candidate stuff, but the client stuff I really struggle with. Anyway, wanted to reposition, and Sean over at BJSS was employed me, signed a contract.
BJSS, that rings a bell. I know that for some reason.
Sean Allen.
Okay.
You'll see Sean, and forgive me, Sean, I can't remember all the great stuff you do, but he's got an online community, which name escapes me, and he runs a podcast himself.
Right.
He goes out for a walk and just speaks to that person. So a bit more fun than being sat on the sofa, do you know what I mean?
Nice.
And it's an interesting he does. And
that was a dig, wasn't it? Jesus.
Yeah, I felt that.
I'm going to have to come back now. Can't ease up. I do nibble. So
Love it.
Sean called me when in hazmat suits were popping up and around Leeds because COVID was about to happen, right? And the world was about to end. And everyone phones started ringing, and no conversation was positive.
Right.
And Sean was ringing me. I was like, "Well, got to answer this."
Yeah.
And he maintains to this day it was the worst conversations he's had in his career, because I was so excited to join his team. Alex, who I mentioned a minute ago, Alex Hammond, he worked there at the time. I was really looking forward to joining that team, and it all fell through.
Right.
Long story short and fast forward, I got 2 project management qualifications. Worked really hard during furlough, because what else was I going to do? Just sit and play Xbox. Still did enough of that. Don't get me wrong. And then that found tons of different companies, and I found Dan at Eden. It's a really cool company. I said, Dan, dropped him a note. I'll do a month free. Just give me a shot. And it worked.
Wow.
And the rest was sort of history in terms of how I then met Kaylee. That's what I'm answering. That's the question. I met her there. A very long story short was I saw her, and I wasn't going to go back from there. And then I ended up in Bristol.
It was a HR nightmare, is what he's saying there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
After the Christmas party, you got the curly finger.
You got the drums out.
Johnny, what have we told you about getting your sticks out?
Shortest drum roll ever.
At the Christmas party. How long were you working together before you went in for the kill?
Well, that's kind of the whole butt of the joke, really,
Right.
is the sense that we didn't work closely together, but once I'd seen her, I made every effort to try and talk to her.
Right, okay.
And tried to get to know her. So then I tried to
play.
see if different projects could do that. And that's how me and Kaylee got to know each other. And then, Kaylee wasn't too keen on leaving Bristol. I've lived around the country, Leeds,
That job was in
Manchester.
Bristol, was it?
Well, between London and Bristol. So
Right.
I travelled down to Bristol. She might come to London every now and then. So
Yeah.
that worked quite nicely.
Nice.
And they were a great company. We both maintained it was one of our most favourite jobs.
Yeah.
It was mad, it was crazy, but we achieved so much there as a team. And I worked in the IT team, systems and automations and bits like that.
Yeah.
But also like stuff I never thought I'd work on, like, the check-in system or the system around the hotel that gets you around, the access control. I never thought I'd work on projects like that, and Dan gave me that chance to do that. That's why I was maintaining, I'm enjoying working with Jamie now, my current boss, so I've got to be careful what I've got to say. But I've said it for many years that Dan was one of my favourite bosses, and he taught me a hell of a lot.
Yeah, nice. So she's from Bristol, is she?
She sounds like a farmer.
Oh, does she actually?
Oh, she does.
I didn't pick that up when I
Oh
spoke
my
to the
God,
other.
it's relentless.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I didn't pick that up the other week. So you're at uni. What do you study in Leeds?
I studied politics.
Oh, you're one of them.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? There was a weird story you told me this morning about that.
What did I tell you?
Tell the weird. Well, like when he was a kid, he used to listen to politics to put him to sleep.
Really?
Didn't work either, surprisingly. So I've always sort of struggled with sleep.
Yeah.
And when I was younger, I had like a CD player, tape, cassette, whatever, and it also had a radio.
Yeah.
So I couldn't
player.
sleep.
Do you remember those
CDs?
days? Yeah.
Cassettes.
Aging yourself there, man.
I had my first thing CD, Offspring, Splinter was my first album on CD. Do you remember that album?
I don't remember that album. I'm not going to lie to you. No.
So it's a rogue album and it doesn't fit my music taste, but it looked cool. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
When you
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to buy music based on what the cover looked like,
Cover
not what it
looked
sounded
like.
like if you heard it on
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Different age, that.
Green Day, American Idiot.
What an album.
Was one of mine.
What
with
an
the,
album.
With the heart on the front. Phenomenal. But I think earlier than that, right, I can remember walking down to Woolworths. Do you remember Woolworths? Yeah. To buy a single.
Pick a mix.
Yeah, 100%. and that single was Hero by Chad Grosvenor, whatever it is, which was the soundtrack to Spider-Man 2. Right. If you remember that. I was straight down to Woolworths for that. Sorry, I've sidetracked. Why are we you're trying to get asleep, aren't you? That's where we are.
I'm trying to get to sleep. With some Muppets talking. So essentially, I couldn't sleep.
I thought you meant
when I was
us too.
younger.
I thought you meant us too then when he said Muppets talking.
No. And I couldn't ever sleep when I was younger. And all that was on at like 11 o'clock at night was people whittering on about politics. And that's how I started to pick it up.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, fast forward 10 years, I did it A-level, did it at uni.
Right.
I'm fascinated by it. And it is so exhausting because everyone's got a different opinion. But
Sure.
no one can have a chat about it. there's a few people that can have a conversation about it and agree to disagree or find the difference.
Yes.
But the throwing of opinion down people's throat and whatever else it might be,
Yeah.
that's when I just switch off.
Right, okay.
I'd rather find someone that I completely disagree with
Yeah.
and we try to have a conversation about how you might meet in the middle
Yes.
rather than just, this is my opinion, you've got to believe it. It's just not a way to work.
Yeah, but do you find that there are many people that can have a conversation, or do you find
Some.
Oh, right, okay.
Some can,
Right, okay.
but not a lot of people can talk about politics and stay calm.
Yeah.
It's one thing I can stay calm
you're
about.
passionate about it then, are you?
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
But equally, Kaylee's someone who she doesn't bother herself with the politics at all and life just goes on.
I'm the same.
Yeah,
I've never voted.
Interesting. My granddad would say you'd have to vote.
Yeah, my stepdad does.
He's the same?
Yeah, my stepdad says it's disgusting that I don't vote, is what he says.
But what do they say if you go to the ballot box and spoil your ballot paper?
I don't know. I've not done that. Do you know what? This year I took my first ever. I registered. I took baby steps, right? One step at a time.
There you go.
But usually when they come knocking on the door and they try and swing me, I'm like, I've never voted. I'm not registered, and they're just like, okay, waste of time. It's a quick conversation. Though.
Yeah.
Get them moving. Like,
Yeah.
Don't they start asking you why? Don't they?
Oh, I get collared by it. So the story you're referring to.
I was going to
is I got collared by the Labour lot.
Oh.
They were doing door knocking, right?
Yeah.
And when I caught their eye and I thought, oh, bollocks, I've caught their eye. They're coming. They're coming.
He looks impressionable. Let's get in.
There was 3 of them, and they kind of scuttled over. And they were like, can we talk? Do you want... The bloke scurried over, right? Little fella, bald head. And he went, do you want to talk to your local MP? I was like, right, go on then. We'll have a go. And it was the Labour candidate.
Okay, yeah.
It was the Labour candidate.
Yeah.
And in her defence, she was lovely, actually. But she started... I said, look, I'll get it in there early. My stepdad has got me for this every year. I've never voted. I don't vote. I'm not interested. The little fella that first approached me, his jaw almost hit the floor.
Oh, really?
It nearly had to pick it up off the concrete, mate, right? And he was like, that is horrific. And I was like...
That's the problem. He immediately, he's trying to convince you to do something different, and he's just said you're the problem. Well, he ain't going to convince you now, is he?
Well, and she was like, interesting. Why? Tell me more. It was that kind of approach.
Yeah.
And I said, do you want to understand? So I was like, I think you're all as bad as each other.
Yeah.
I think you all piss in the same pot. I think it's all broken promises, and I think it's awfully communicated to the layman.
Yeah.
I was like, one of the biggest things I struggle with is what the change is going to mean to me at base level. And I think there's so many people out in the UK that actually don't understand because it's not communicated well. Like, I'm not going to get into it, but you talk about immigration. I think if I understood what the immigration process was when somebody landed here, I would then be way more comfortable with what my opinion was on that.
And then you wouldn't want to find out the process. And we'll finish on this for politics, right?
Right.
I was on holiday in Barbados. All right, I'm at the bar. A lady walks up. So I was getting a drink.
Sounds
and she
like a
starts
joke.
chatting, right?
Yeah, it does.
No joke.
When you say walked into a bar.
This is a
Got his
joke.
sticks out.
This is a joke, and this is why things don't get sorted, right? This is a joke in terms of what I'm about to share. It's beyond me.
Yeah.
This lady said that she worked for TUI for 20 years. And because of COVID, funnily enough, TUI weren't too busy. She thought, what can I do? I can get a great job, 50k at the immigration office. They'll take me because they really need people at the minute, apparently. Great. She goes in for 2 months, and the entire board department, whatever you want to call it, was run by a 24-year-old kid who come straight out of Eton, whose dad worked somewhere and he didn't know what he was doing all day.
Right,
now,
okay.
funnily enough, that ain't going to work, is it?
No, I see what's happened there.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
If you keep going round and round and round with the same people going in, you will never improve or change. And it's just the same every time.
Agreed. There we go. Let's bookend that politics section. And let's switch over to, should we do gifts?
Yes.
As you may or may not know, mate, everyone that comes on the podcast gets a gift. You are no different.
I've got a gift.
Yeah, of course you have, mate.
So you wrap this one?
Yeah.
When I was younger, my brother wouldn't let me wrap presents for our parents because
It is
that bad.
The other way up.
Other way up.
I'm going to say, yeah. It's very delicate, mate. I hope you like it. This is a big swing. It could go one or two ways.
I'm sure it's going to be great.
Very topical based on today's conversation as well. I
Be
think.
excited or intrepid?
What is it? I don't even know.
That is going straight up when I get home.
That's what Kaylee likes to hear.
Biggie big mouth. That is amazing.
If you push the button, he'll sing.
Oh, please sing, mate. Come on. Beautiful. Should we put the mic on it?
Yeah.
First I was afraid,
He was
I was
petrified.
petrified. I could never live without you by my side.
Oh, he's going straight up.
Yeah, and I don't know how long he goes for. So maybe we. Do
You're wrong, and I grew strong.
you know what's funny? Actually, listen to the next lyric.
Get along, and now I'm back on the flag.
Back on the black.
Push him. So there is a story, and do you know what? I'm so glad we brought up nibbling. Oh, it's my pleasure, mate.
That's class.
So the reason he brought up nibbling is
I know why you've got me Billy Big.
he often says to me like that he's not going to nibble, and one day he texts me. I must have done something expecting him to nibble, and he said, "What do you think I am? Like a carp or something?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Because you're casting your rod out." And I was like, "Mate, if you were a carp, you'd be one of those fucking annoying ones that sits on the wall that sings at you every time you walk past." Because the amount of voice notes and stuff that I get from him, he's like chirping in every 5 minutes.
good.
Got to be done.
There you go, mate. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
If you want to bin it, that's absolutely fine.
I would never do that. It's going to go buy the drum kit in the outhouse.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So it's living in the shit. It's living
I'll play
in the
along
shit.
to him.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Please do a little video.
If I can figure out how to do it, I'll do it.
Please do a little video where you playing along to.
Brilliant. Thank you.
That's a pleasure, mate. So where are we going to go? Do you want to? Where do you want to go, mate? We have got because you're tight on time today, aren't you?
Oh, we got
half an hour
How did you end up in recruitment? Go for those.
ended up in recruitment.
from politics degree to
Yeah.
recruitment.
It doesn't really match that, does it?
No, I think you often find they don't.
No,
though.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
It's that cliche that everyone says they fall into recruitment. Although, to be fair, I quite purposely fell into recruitment.
Oh, did you?
So I was finishing up uni and I was going to go, I'd saved up sort of from jobs and things like that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go to the West Coast of America before I started working again.
Oh, did you? Okay, nice. Did you go?
Went, it was brilliant, loved it.
How
But I
long
wanted to get
for?
a job, did just under a month out there.
Wow.
Brilliant. It's
Yeah.
just so good. Yosemite, Vegas,
Yosemite's
San Fran.
unreal, man.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Uncredible. So I was going with there was a word
unbelievable.
coming. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable mixed with incredible
The bit in my
becomes
brain.
uncredible.
I definitely go back to the West Coast. Would love to go back. LA was a bit crazy.
Yeah? In
Yeah.
what sense?
Just not what I expected. It was just a bit grotty, to be fair.
Really?
Right, okay.
San Fran a lot nicer.
Yeah.
I've not been to
I've got a
any
good
other.
friend that's from LA and he says that now.
Yeah?
Yeah, he
There
goes
you go.
back to his family, like his mum's American.
Right.
So he's got family on both sides.
Uh-huh.
And he goes and visits and stuff and he said the same thing. He was like, I love visiting LA, but
That's cool.
yeah, it's a different city to what it used to be
Yeah.
30 years ago.
It just, it didn't feel overly welcoming. But San Fran was cool. I remember first night I was there, I walked out from wherever I was staying, and it was just the Twitter HQ when it was the Bluebird at the time.
Oh, right.
And I was like, I'm in the middle of startup land. This is great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because that was when Twitter was only just ages ago. Right?
Did you put your CV in? I can see you being the kind of guy
Yeah.
that bowl in there with you.
Absolutely, I would. Just didn't have the CV on me. So no, out of university, I said to myself, when I come back from that holiday, I want to have a job.
Right.
And Leeds was absolutely littered with recruitment agencies.
Okay.
I worked at one for a short period of time, and I dropped out of the process with a recruitment agency that I eventually joined called Fruition. And one afternoon, I was sat at this agency that I didn't like working at, and we had everyone in their Charles Stewart, initialed suits
Okay.
Oh, right.
Cufflinks.
and
Cufflinks.
cufflinks.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
forward.
yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like, I don't meet these people. I don't know who they are. Like, I don't
Yeah.
belong here. So I went back to Sarah at Fruition, and I said, Sarah, I'm really sorry I dropped out of that process. It's because I was excited to go on holiday, which was really silly of me. I'm sat in a job and I just don't like it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to walk past your office tonight on the way home. Please, can I pop in?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, come in. I want to finish off that process with you too. You just dropped out of it. I haven't hired since. I went in, spoke to Sarah, and the job was that. It was brilliant. And
Nice.
I,
What was you recruiting in there?
SQL and BI developers.
Oh, wow,
okay.
yeah.
So you use tech as well.
I was tech as well. I worked with Rob Gelder there was my manager.
Okay.
And Rob just said to me, if you get to know these 150 people
Yeah.
in Leeds, that basically that's all we know in Leeds at that time. I mean, I've been, I don't know, 12, something like that. He was like, if you get to know all those people and you know what they're about to do tomorrow, you'll do well in this job. And honestly, I was really good at delivery. Really, really enjoyed it. Going to the consultant side at that age for me just wasn't the right move. I should have just stayed in delivery for a bit longer.
Yeah.
But the guys wanted to progress me and push me as the
Yeah.
fastest person to do whatever. That's all exciting. Didn't quite work out. I went to I got an offer from a different position to a different company. Went there. That didn't work out, so I went back to Fruition, and Sarah very kindly took me back under her wing.
Blimey.
So I owe
You
a
owe
lot.
Sarah. Yeah.
And Sarah also.
Oh, he's back again.
Yeah, like the blooming boomerang.
You're not going to be.
isn't it?
Johnny's back.
Yeah, here he is.
It's one of those revolving doors, wasn't it? You just swung straight back round.
Again? I thought we got rid of him. I owe a lot to Sarah.
I feel like I know Frishan, and I don't know if it's just because it's a typical name that you
They're now
see.
enablers.
Right, I definitely don't recognise that, but I
I
recognise
saw some of the
name.
guys there the other week when I went up for the game. Like, it's a Friday night game, so I always just message like, is anyone about? We're back in the same pub. And that's really nice to be able to do. They've grown brilliantly.
That is nice.
It's really nice to be able to do.
Yeah.
Really nice to be able to do. So, no, I owe a lot to Sarah. Fast forward a fair bit from recruitment, project manager at Eden, and then I was really good at getting the doing done in project management and bringing people together. Terrible at the admin.
Right.
It's just not me.
Okay.
For me, a system's got to do that and take the notes and put it in the system. I haven't got time to.
Yeah,
put notes in.
yeah.
I know I've got to do it, but
The way your brain flits around as well.
too quick.
Yeah.
can't help it.
Off a call with someone, straight onto the next thing, just like that's already parked and gone. Yeah, I can see it.
Absolutely right.
I can so see it.
It's so painful. So that gets me to a point where Dan, my boss, said to me, I think you should go be an account manager. You'd be way better at that. And I was like, don't be ridiculous. I'm rubbish at that.
Yeah.
And I found this thing called customer success. And I was like, okay, well, that's probably just a different word for an account manager.
Yeah.
Researched it a bit. It's not quite. It's a bit more to it than account manager.
Yeah.
Account manager's there to sort of just look after you, make money.
Yes.
Customer success manager's got to wear so many different hats.
What are they?
Every department in the business.
Okay.
Customer success needs those link out to all those different departments to help them sing with one another and for the company to move forward.
Right. Okay.
If you're all in different silos, it doesn't work. Customer success, especially at XCD, what we're doing at the minute is bringing all those departments together to one system that goes round and round. From the customer telling us what's good and what's maybe needs some improvement in the product,
Yeah.
through to support, through to product, through to sales and
Yeah.
marketing. That is one loop, and that's customer success.
Yeah.
If you are in silos and you're not in there because you've experienced this, talk about customer success, find out about it.
Yeah.
Because it is a multidisciplinary, it suits me because it's bang all the time.
Yeah.
Chopping and changing. Yeah.
But that's what me and my manager Jamie said we like about it so much.
Yeah.
Is that it gives you that ability to learn what other people do all day.
Yeah.
You appreciate it more.
Yeah.
What are support struggles? Okay, how can product help you? We know that little interlink, and that's why customer success is dead interesting. We've got to teach people how to use products. And yeah, sure, if some sales come at the end of it, great. But actually it's about making sure that person's happy first and foremost. Then we'll look at the stuff afterwards. And that's why I like it.
Yeah. Do you know what's interesting? And this might be me. One of the things I picked up from chatting with you, and this might be completely wrong, that I found that was interesting on your approach with it was that, like, what we do with our product is when a problem comes up for someone, we solve that problem.
Yep.
You're smiling at me. And you were like, lads, that's not, like you said to me, you kind of said, when I was talking to you about our process, you were like, that's not customer success, that's support. Like, customer success is about how do we help that person on the front end so that that problem doesn't even become a problem. They've already, and I was like, that's really interesting because we are very much putting out fires, aren't we? Like, this thing's on fire over here, we'll go and solve that. This thing's on fire over here. But what you're talking about there is an approach of like, let's understand the journey and make sure that everybody has all the bits they need as they progress.
Definitely right.
So that it's a smooth transition.
It's being proactive, not
wrong.
reactive. What did you say?
I said, he said I was right.
Don't tell him he's right. It goes to his head.
It's true. It will. But no, it's true. It's simply being proactive, not reactive. If you can plan strategically because you're working together as a company, as a group, that world is so much easier than fighting fires. Because otherwise you'll be ever fighting fires until the next fire comes. And I fall into it even in customer success. It happens because that person is shouting loudest. What you and that person don't realise is the sooner we shut up shouting and go and sort out the key issue, then we'll be okay. And you won't even talk to me about the issues. But you're absolutely right. Everyone gets far too sucked into the detail of it and doesn't try to work in a more proactive manner.
Yeah, fair. And so what is it that you're doing at XCD?
So I'm a customer success manager at XCD. We are a Salesforce-led HR platform.
Right.
So for us, this is a really unbelievably exciting time because Salesforce have just brought out Agentforce, which is their new AI.
What does that remind me of? Oh, you ever seen that Lee Evans sketch where he does Parcel Force?
Parcel Force.
you ever seen
Can you
it?
do this for us?
You know the one with that Parcel Force?
I do remember. Yeah.
Sorry, that's a bit of an intro. I'll show it to you later, but Agent Force just reminded me of the Lee Evans sketch.
I've not seen it.
I will show it to you later. It's one of the classics. Do you know Lee Evans stuff?
I see him sweat a lot.
Right, okay. Have you ever seen him in front of like a blue background with clouds on it?
Yeah, I think
It was called his XL tour, and it was one of the first things I remember. Because my brain is very simple, and it was like one of the first things. And his slapstick on the nose comedy just had me in stitches. And it was one of the first times
do
I was like
remember that.
laughing hysterically from a comedian.
He is decent. I've seen a
and he-
couple. I've not seen him but I've watched a couple of things. I'm a Gervais fan, mate.
Are you? I can get on board with that. Gervais is hilarious,
When
man.
you bring that out, I see Billy Big Mouth in the office like that.
Right, okay.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Rogue as anything that, but that's
So you
right.
got onto the Office. You have you watched it? I've never watched it the whole way through The Office. I've never. What's Ricky Gervais's stand up that's about? Is it about evolution or something?
Yeah, he's done
What's it
ton-
called? What's that stand up called?
Oh, Humanity.
Humanity. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
the one that I've seen.
I mean, let's not get into the content of Ricky Gervais' stand-up because we'll be in a bad place by the end of
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna say. Don't give an example.
But yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you the Liam sketch after. But sorry, carry on. I don't know where we were before I interrupt. Oh, Agent Force.
Yeah. So I work for XCD as a customer success manager there.
Yeah.
And we are really excited for 2026 because we are working with customers now beta testing Agent Force, which is their AI.
Right.
To make it very simple and give you an example, it's so difficult on a platform to make any sort of predictive analytics or anything that's really sensible. We know that AI can really help us with that.
Yeah.
Let's say the HR director I was speaking to the other day was called Bev. And Bev says, Johnny, I know that these people keep taking the Tuesday after every bank holiday off. And it's costing this business. And they do it all the time. And that's actually a bit of a HR problem for me. And I should be aware of that. And I see it in the system. And I can see it there, but it's too late by that point. The day's moved on. I've got another priority, whatever.
Yeah.
So I went to our CTO and I said, well, could we not maybe mock that up with AI so it shows her with a prediction? So if someone's starting to show that trend from all the previous ones that we've seen historically, could we start to tell Bev a bit in advance of, I think you should let that line manager know that person's probably not going to be in on Tuesday and just see if they turn up or not. And it's that sort of information to a leader.
Snitching them out with AI.
Snitch them out. Get them.
Get them before they've even
Get 'em.
committed the crime.
It's costing their business.
It's costing Bev. Yeah.
Costing Bev.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's,
So
it's very, very incredible what it's going to be able to do.
yeah.
But unless you're very clear about what you want to achieve with it, you can go down a terrible path with it, I think.
Right.
And you can.
What do you mean by that?
I think it's going to be so easy for companies to, inadvertently or not, oversell AI.
Right. Okay.
You
I think
see
I
it?
think that's happening already.
Right.
I think it's happening
What
already.
I'm being really clear about, and we are
think
being really
so,
clear about as a company, is what do you want to achieve, and let me work back from that point with AI, because that's your objective. Don't let me tell you about all the wonderful things AI can do. Let's
Yeah.
solve your problem first,
Yeah.
and then we'll build from there.
Yeah.
And that's the approach we're going to try and take going into next year. We also have our own ATS system. Which integrates directly with XCD. So we've got customers working with us doing all their recruitment rounds, bringing their customers in onboarding, all the way through from offboarding in XCD. So we're proud of our products and we're looking forward to 2026. But you did ask me, that's what we do.
Yeah, nice. Because AI, they talk about overselling AI. I saw a post this week on LinkedIn. Have you seen? Do you know where I'm going to go?
There's so many.
It was an AI bottle of wine.
What? For sale?
In what
Yeah, no, already for sale. I'll dig it up and I'll send it to you. Someone had bought it and it was like made with AI. The bottle of wine had on the packaging made.
What part of it's made?
I don't know,
Yeah.
but this is what I'm saying. Like, so you talking about overselling AI? This wine company have gone, well, AI is like the
But
future.
when we were at the Rec Agency Expo, everyone was the first in AI that day.
That was massive.
Oh, yeah.
How can
bloody
you
yeah.
be the first if everyone else is saying they're the first?
And how can you be an expert on something that's been out for 5 minutes as well?
course you're not.
That always gets me.
Yeah.
Um,
We're the first of SI.
Yeah, we are the first of SI.
SI is incredible.
SI.
Unbelievable.
You
Yeah.
can't beat SI.
No, you can't.
If
It's
you
going to be.
don't know,
It's,
you don't
going to
know.
be the future, and there's all these startups that are shouting AI, and when they catch on that we're SI already, they're going to be like, "Have you done that?"
SI is the way forward.
Yeah,
I found
here first. SI.
I found a blog post that had written about Giig Hire. Like it was a competitor of ours
Oh, yeah.
It's cool.
that had done like
Someone had seen us and like
they'd obviously then written a post on us and then like was like
it's
Gig
one of
V-
those comparisons.
like
Yeah,
this
I know
and it's
what you
like that's a backlink or whatever. But it said about Gig's AI capabilities.
Right.
I got in the chat. I was like, just to let you know, this blog's post's wrong. We don't, we have little bits of AI, but it's predominantly built on SI.
Did you actually?
I didn't get a response. Yeah, I was hoping for a response. But
Well, as a little,
factually, this is incorrect.
as a little bit of content. You're hoping to get.
I'll have to log on because it's one of them chat box. So maybe they've replied now. Or they're probably panicking now. They're going, fucking hell, we need SI. Why won't we get SI? What's SI?
We're behind the curve.
His blog post updated. It's like, Giig has limited SI. We have loads of SI. Yeah.
So for anyone that's listening that has no clue what we're talking about, just quick, SI, we call the guy that builds our product Samwise, and we say that the product is built on Samwise intelligence.
Absolutely.
And Samwise intelligence is a guy that lives in Chelmsford and types away. Do you know what? There's so many people, we joke about SI, right? But there's so many people that see our platform that are like, this is incredible. How is it built? And when I'm like, oh yeah, it's one bloke that's just like done the job lot.
That skill. People have got that ability. They're incredible people.
Yeah. And it's just pure. Do you know what? In exactly the same way I met you, serendipity of being at an event, met the guy at an event.
Right.
He was at a networking event. He was running his own little business. I had a previous co-founder, partner. And when that previous co-founder partner said, don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Right.
I rang SI.
Yeah,
and I said, mate.
Get SI on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got a trend for meeting people at networking events that I then just pester.
Shows you the power of networking events.
I must say, the people and connections I've made through going to events or just going to see people, even customers and going to the office to see people, I'm so passionate about.
Oh, yeah.
Because that human connection is just gone. Mm-hmm. I think sometimes I can spend a whole week sat between
working with you.
walls.
I don't know. I reckon you're still banging the drum, mate. you're all right.
It's just gone, and that's why I said like I first got into recruitment. Right, I like the people and talking to people, and
yeah.
The systems and the data really interest me too. But the human side of it, I sit between four walls Monday to Friday sometimes. And I've spoken to people all day long, and I've only seen my dog and the missus.
Yeah.
Like, that's not right.
No, 100%.
And then I'll like pop out into town. It's like, oh, you're a human. You look to me a bit weird. Am I weird? Honestly, those are the sort of feelings post-COVID that are just a bit rubbish. And the more I think that people can get out to networking events, even if it's putting yourself outside your comfort zone, go and approach someone, talk to someone about something that interests you, because you'll get something out of it, I'm adamant, and you'll get a connection for sure.
Yeah. And it's one of those that, like, I find you go to a lot and you sift through a lot of shit.
Of course you do.
Or you go to a lot and nothing happens and people give up. But those, like, I've been to so many networking events and there's a handful of relationships that I've got that have been uber powerful. But those handful are incredible. But to get those 3, 4, 5, you go to so many events. And I think that's the thing. People go, I'm going to go to one networking event and I'm going to meet, Steve Jobs. Well, it's obviously not.
That'll be a turn up.
Yeah.
Steve! Where you been?
This whole time. It was all a facade. Harsham joke. I love you, Steve.
Likewise.
I've lost my train of thought there.
Events, the importance of going to. You might bump into Steve Jobs.
Yeah, you might bump into Steve. But like the thing is, if you stay persistent with it. And the other thing I think, right, and this is just one of my shower thoughts, is that decent people go to that stuff. People that actually care and are actually bothered and actually want to put in the effort, get their asses off the chair and go to the networking events.
You'll learn something you didn't know before you got there. Good or bad, you'll learn something wherever you go to an event.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Agreed.
But and I think if you think for us, you said it right. You said that about us going to Birmingham this year to the Rest
Traffic
Expo.
Birmingham, man. Honestly, whenever I go
it's
to
outside.
Birmingham,
Except what's it called? NEC.
NEC, yes.
that's actually a dream to get to.
It's near the airport.
Especially for mine. Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah.
Fair play.
Traffic in Birmingham is a nightmare.
Whenever I drive up to Leeds, I have to go through Birmingham. And I might as well get out and walk for a bit.
You can't go around it.
You can, but it's longer.
What, longer than going through it?
You can't go round it.
You have to go through it.
Yeah. Otherwise, you go out to Manny and all the way around.
Ah, never knew that. Do you know what, mate? When you message or text and you're like driving, I'm like, hats off to you. It's serious commitment.
It's a shameful addiction that my dad got me into.
To fly up and down. Does he still go with you?
He gets up the train. He gets up the train from Stevenage and comes up.
Does he?
Every other week.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't think he knows why. Yeah. If we can,
that's quite nice though. So you're seeing each other quality time,
and that's the thing.
Yeah.
That actually, I've got my 4 walls, but then it's 4 hours up to Leeds to pop and see anyone. To do my thing that I enjoy.
Yeah.
And actually, I can't get the train because that costs me a
But it's an 8-hour round trip for a 90-minute game. Is what the commitment.
Wow. Yeah. When you put it like that,
8-hour round trip. He does every other week.
And you're watching a game and you go, "We're going to lose this. We're going to lose this," and you might be winning. Go on, lose it, and I've got to drive home. Go on, and they do.
Yeah.
And I know when Leeds are at home because I get extra voice notes. Just had a thought when I'm in the car on the way to Leeds, and it's useless. So Johnny's on his way up to Leeds again, is he? Sarah's like, who's messaging again? Johnny.
It must be him.
You speak to him more than you speak to your mum. I know. I actually do. So you've got 15 minutes. Are you aware of the other segment we have on this podcast? He's not an avid listener.
Well, I've seen clips, but go on, hang on a minute. I feel bad now.
We've not clipped any of these yet.
That's why.
So, am I allowed to explain it to him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I sometimes get told off for explaining.
We have
but
to
I think
until
it's
we
important.
get the lunchbox.
Okay.
So, we have a segment called "What's in Lee's Lunchbox," and as you know, we have our own podcast, Lee Evans, and Kate and Si bought him a lunchbox, which we will get this evening. You will see the official Lee's lunchbox.
We're getting it?
Yeah, we're getting it tonight. So you are the last guest that won't have the lunchbox. But there you are. So this is what the lunchbox looks like.
Okay.
And
Very good.
We've started.
When did you take that picture?
No, that's Si.
Is it? Oh, come on.
No. Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, that's Si.
Oh, that's Si. No, I was going to say Si's in the photo.
You have to put that picture up.
And basically, the segment is that everyone that comes, you will have to leave a question in the lunchbox. And the last guest we had has put a question in this lunchbox for you.
It. So you didn't rip this off Diary of a CEO or nothing, did you?
No.
Just checking.
Inspired by Stephen Bartlett that's come on today. So the Leeds lunchbox question, and
This is a makeshift lunchbox for now.
And a makeshift lunch, and it has a jingle. And the lyrics to the jingle are: "Open it up, and what do we see? There's a weekly question in the lunchbox for Lee." You ready for the jingle?
Go on.
Everyone gets the jingle. I need to get faster at jingle. The first guest to clap. And the last.
It's a weekly question in the lunchbox for Lee.
I feel like I'm in Midwest.
There you go. So there you are, mate. There's your makeshift lunchbox, and you've got a question there. Open it up.
And you guys have got no idea, right?
I do, because I wrote it out.
I don't.
He doesn't. The last guest sent it to me.
And am I reading this out or just answering the
You're reading it out so that we all know.
Wow.
This is actually quite a long one to read out, so take your time.
Sounds like me writing something down. It's very long, this.
Yes, it is very long. There's almost like 2 parts to it of sorts.
Okay. You're stuck on a desert island. You can bring one person with you and 3 items, but they can't get you off the island.
You're proper stuck.
You're proper stuck there. ... Who's your person? I can answer that. What 3 items? Give me a second. After 5 years, you come back and everyone knows everything you've done.
That's the kicker.
So
whatever you get up to on the island, everyone knows when you come back.
Fine. And are we saying these 3 items can be electronic?
I would say so.
Because I can't live without that.
Yeah, you'd struggle.
Okay.
What would you do with that WhatsApp voice note?
Very true.
Johnny's on the island again. His phone's bigger.
4.5 years left to go.
Yeah.
Okay. The person is obviously Kaylee. No doubt about that. She's come with me.
I wondered if you were going to go a bit more exciting than that. Sorry, Kaylee.
No. Josh would do my head in. Couldn't do that.
Yeah, but you could take anyone. Anyone.
Yeah, I'll go with Kaylee.
Okay, fine.
And then
I was going to go with Kaylee as well, to be fair.
you're not going with her. And then
you'd be itching to see what the video was when you come after. You'd for 5 years. You'd be like, "What is he up to on that island?"
I didn't think of that.
He sat at home thinking, "What's he doing with Kaylee?" 5 years, and he knows what 3 items I've taken as well.
yeah, I was going to say,
why does he need a drum kit? Why does he need a drum kit?
This is it. You see where I'm going. You see where
Would
I'm
you
going
take a
with
drum
this?
kit?
Well, yeah.
Okay, drum
That's
kit.
going to come with me because I can if I'm hacked off about being on the island, I'm sorted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Laptop, so I could maybe just have my laptop. I don't want a phone. I can get rid of the social media. That's fine. But my laptop just to sit and do my work.
Okay.
And the last thing has got to be something food related because I'm a big cook, and I'll go with. You can do a lot with a saucepan, so I'll have a saucepan and make a fire.
A saucepan.
How boring is that? But have I thought it
so
through
you've got
properly?
Kaylee, laptop, saucepan, and
What did I say?
what was the drum kit?
Yeah,
Drum kit. Yeah.
Yourself? You got any
I'll have
thoughts?
to think about this.
You look at me like, what a mental thing to say, or are you thinking, hang on a minute?
So you're stuck on a desert island
Yeah.
for 5 years.
Yes. And you've got your 3 items that you can take. While you're thinking.
I'd probably go a little bit more sensible on the items, I reckon.
Okay, go on.
I wasn't sensible.
As in, I'd be thinking tools,
Okay.
weapons for like food, hunt.
That just doesn't even come into my thought
At the
process.
moment, you're
He's got his sticks, mate.
you're hunting with drumsticks at the moment.
Okay. What could...
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
But I'd probably go down a similar route. I'd go. Oh yeah, I guess you can come off the island.
And you've not said there's anyone else on this island. That's why I went boredom route. You're worried that someone's going to get you.
Yeah, they might. Well, I don't know.
I'm thinking like hunting for food and that. Like a
spearing a fish type vibe.
a fishing rod would be a very good one.
Yeah, fishing rod is solid.
Not if Luke's fishing.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't take. I'm surprised you didn't take Billy Big Mouth or whatever he's called on the island.
Very true. He should be there with me. He should be there. He'll swim. He'll make it. He'll make it.
I'd take how many items?
3.
I'd take a fishing rod.
Yeah.
A water purifier.
Sensible.
Sensible. Amazing.
Boring but sensible.
Yeah.
that is-
Well, this
that's
is his
a-
personality.
That's a big one.
That's why he does operations in the business, mate.
Water. So then you've got a source of water. You could then I might cheat and have like a quick source of fire, so you're not
Yeah.
constantly having to.
Nice bit of flint. Lovely.
Or I'd go instead of that, I'd go for like an axe
Yeah, then you got your wood.
rather than fire. Then, but you can still create a fire. And then a person.
Yes, you would have one of those as well.
It's not you, Luke. Can't be you. Or is he going to say
I
that
mean,
and make a
with
nice
the charm-
moment? Might say a nice thing here.
No, he's not. I wouldn't be surprised if he says
I'll say Lucy.
you're going Lucy as well.
Yeah.
So you've gone Lucy and Kaylee.
There you go.
Yeah,
you go.
definitely. So my person would be Paloma Faith, I think.
Why Paloma Faith?
Because you think
Where did
about,
that
I'm
come
thinking
from?
about who would not annoy me for 5 years.
My mum loves Paloma Faith.
Does she? And
Yeah.
I think Paloma Faith's personality is like edgy enough to keep me entertained for 5 years. I was thinking about it. I think a lot of people would bore the hind legs off me. You'd be no. After 5 minutes, I'd be like, where are those sticks? I need to shove them in my ears. I think I just think Paloma Faith. Yeah, I don't know why. That was the gut feel I had. Yeah, I'd take her. And if I was items, one thing I love, if it's like a little desert island type vibe, one thing I never get bored of is that little bat and ball paddle. So I'd take that set with me because I could see me and Paloma just knocking a few paddles back and forth.
This is incredible.
Yeah, that's
I could see you doing that.
with
This is
Paloma
the thing.
Faith, just me and her
We sound
counting them up.
logical.
We've done that at a beach before,
We
right?
love it. Yeah, you and me.
We're back and forth. We were seeing how many we could get. We got 1,600 back and forth.
Are you joking?
We were there for like the whole morning,
Man,
like just going back.
And was Paloma there counting, was she?
Yeah. Oh, I'd have been very happy if that was the scenario.
Everyone else we were with, like bloody hell, they still going.
And it's just...
yeah,
it was,
the whole time.
yeah, we was like,
just back.
it was can we get over 1,000? And then when we got over 1,000, we were like,
Come on.
we'll just keep going, shall
going,
we?
shall we?
They're one of those few ones where it's like, ooh, you got to
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of that.
Keep it in, keep it in.
There's a lot of that.
Okay, like that. Like that. Very good.
And then when we did that, we were like, now what? Left-handed. We went
We
again.
tried to get to 50 or 100 with left-handed.
100,
I was
yeah.
saying, you got to 100 left-handed.
100 left-handed, which we did do.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
we did. Which we did do. To be fair,
It's like that simple kind of male, like.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just-
Very simple beings.
I could
Very
be there for
simple.
5 years. I reckon with that bat and ball pad.
I'm not
just
doubting
going.
that. I don't think you even need Paloma. You just need your bat and ball.
Yeah, probably off a tree.
Yeah.
Just me and a tree for 5 years.
Carving it
Yeah.
to look like Paloma. Come on.
Carving it to look like. I got a little bush that I put some lipstick on over there. That'll do.
It's like your own Wilson.
Yeah, I'd go crazy on my own. I would absolutely. I'd
People.
Need,
You need people.
I do need. I would need.
Everyone needs
Here he
people.
is. Human Johnny's back again.
There you go.
I would need someone to bounce off for sure. Other items, probably a little bit boring on Kindle. I could read for ages.
Okay, so
I could-
Sage needs her Kindle. You're right.
I could read if I've got the ability to get more books on it. I'd be very happy just sat reading
Yeah.
as well. I think
Believe it or not, I'm not a very good reader. I've had to go audiobooks. Can't go reading. Struggle with that.
audio.
Not got the
Yeah,
focus.
I can see that with you. And then my final item would be, I tell you what I need. If it's, especially again, if it's desert island, you know my little face mask that I wear when I sleep at night that cuts the light out. I'd probably have to take that.
Oh yeah.
But
Because
that looks
I wouldn't
terrifying, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I look like
Do you
a
know-
fighter pilot. It's like highway to the danger zone.
bed.
Yeah.
If I
Sometimes with my Bose noise cancelling headphones over the top, mate. Like,
Normal, lovely and normal.
if I turn up to this island that's got Wi-Fi, I'm gonna be fuming. I'm just have a bloody fishing rod and
I'm watching films, not letting you in. No way.
Oh dear,
yeah.
mate. I would love to keep chatting with you, but you have got another call.
I do.
5 minutes.
You
yeah.
have got another call,
That's
so we're
cracking.
going to have to wrap it up. But
No worries.
So thank you so much for making the trip.
No worries, really enjoyed it.
It was
Thanks for having me.
the jury's out on whether it was worth a 2-hour round trip to pick you up, but we're here now. So
If only
we might
for the
as well-
conversation, Luke.
Yeah.
And you are officially the closest thing to Stephen Bartlett we've had. And
I've
the
been
only person that we've ever had on that knows James Bay.
I
So it's
told
been a
a-
good,
yeah.
it's been a good episode all round.
I told a few people I was going on my first podcast, and I've been absolutely mocked that I'm Stephen Bartlett. I'm simply not Stephen.
You told me this morning, didn't you?
What?
Yeah,
Ah.
about
I said,
Stephen
I really
Bartlett.
tickled me.
A couple
Got
of
it.
people, not in a group chat, independently have said that to me. Just
As
and I
well.
was like, just go away.
Just go.
Here he is, Bartlett.
Bartlett's back on. I might put that in the head. We might
Bartlett's
get more
back.
listens if we. Stephen Bartlett, thank you, mate.
No worries.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Legend.
Your boss at Recruitment and you're going alone. You've got your LinkedIn account and your mobile phone. You've got the candidates playing hard to get. Whether they'll call you next week or a no, not yet. So much time of going to and fro. You got another offer or salary's too low. Hours or searching and hours of stress. Come on, candidates, just gig it a rest. Come on, candidates, just gig it a rest.